Hey everyone, this is Pete, and today we're taking a look at Landmaker, which was a 1998 arcade game from Taito, released for PlayStation the same year. It's also known as Builder's Block in America because they just had to be different, didn't they? The arcade original was a versus puzzler, and the PlayStation version added some significant extra game modes with a completely different aesthetic to the arcade original for some reason. The American magazine Game Informer rated it 8.25 out of 10 when they reviewed it, describing it as elegant, ingenious and dangerously addictive. The UK's Computer and Video Games magazine, meanwhile, rated it 4 out of 5, describing it as the bizarre love child of Tetris and SimCity, despite it not really having anything in common with either of them, and saying the game was well suited to the PlayStation. They noted that while Landmaker is like a supermodel standing next to Tetris' Samantha Fox, the newcomer can't quite topple the classic game from its perch. However, Tetris is suited to the Game Boy and sucks on the PlayStation. Landmaker therefore is right up there with Bust a Move on PlayStation. If you thought puzzle games that sucked up hours of your time were cool, just wait until this one destroys entire evenings and weekends. This is another game that I never played back in the day, but I picked it up on a whim a while back because I thought it sounded interesting. And it is. So let's go play Landmaker. Okay, here we are with Landmaker for the PlayStation, also known as Builder's Block in North America, like I say. So yeah, there's several different ways to play this game, which we will see in just a moment. We have the puzzle mode, the battle mode, and the arcade mode. Let's start with the arcade mode, because that's the original way that this game was... It's how this game started in the arcades. No loading. Let's enjoy the obligatory intro first. Some lovely artwork in this game. And in true puzzle game tradition, it's kind of very RPG-ish in its character designs and overall aesthetic. Landmaker. Right, I think it might do a demo sequence for us in a sec, which is a good way of explaining how the game works. Okay, here we go. So you aim with the joystick or pad, shoot by pressing the button. Eliminate house or tile by shooting same colour at the corner. So these little sparkly blocks in the corner, if you shoot the same colour into them, that will eliminate that block. However, what you want to try and do, change tile colour by shooting the tile on the sides. You see, you gradually build up larger and larger houses and buildings. And the bigger buildings you can make, the more points you get. Eliminating a big house, you get special item. And there we go. That's how it works. So, right, let's play. Now loading. You just told us how to play. Collect the same colour tiles. After constructing house, make it disappear. And obviously this being a versus puzzler, make a big house as soon as you possibly can. This being a versus puzzler, the more sort of effectively you play, the more hassle you can cause your opponent. By breaking a big house, the pieces go to the opponent's side. Danger. And that's how you win. Let's stay with normal for the minute. Select a player. Let's go with Ewan. Yeah, a fair bit of loading in this game. That's the only real downside of the arcade mode in this. Having to contend with some loading breaks, but I'm sure most of you can deal with that. So let's start by trying to build up our red houses here, since we're arranged quite nicely for them. And you'll see the pieces you fire, they'll slide up the side until they bump into something. So we're getting loads of reds here, so we got... Danger. Here we are. Huge elimination there. And so by doing that, you can sort of bounce your pieces around and arrange things nicely to your advantage. The other player's fighting back now though. So we can use our special items to try and push things back a bit. Really, we want to try and eliminate some of this as soon as we can. Let's get rid of that one there. And that one there. And you see, when you eliminate, everything that's linked of the same colour disappears. We're starting to get some other colours appearing now. And we won. Okay, that wasn't a super convincing victory, but I'm getting back into the swing of this. But yeah, this is a really interesting game because, a bit like Star Sweep that we looked at recently, this is a type of puzzle game that's not just a clone of something we've seen 100 times before. It's not a clone of Tetris. It's not a match 3 puzzler. It's not a falling block puzzler. It's not a bubble popper. It's something that's all its own, really. I guess if you were being less charitable, you could say that it has a certain amount in common with Bust a Move Puzzle Bobble. But I think there's enough distinctive stuff here to make it its own thing. Right, let's eliminate all them. Let's eliminate all that as well. Clear ourselves a bit of space. Get this out of the way. Got some yellows now. That will allow us to make a nice big building there. Yeah, another nice big one there. Yeah, I think one of the things I like about this game is that it's less reliant on sort of frantically making big combos and stuff than some other puzzle games. It's got a slightly more sedate pace about it, which makes it a little bit easier to understand and get along with. Oh, that's not helpful, is it? I'm in a bit of trouble here. That will help, certainly. You see, one of the things that is happening as the game progresses is that the back wall is getting pushed down as well, giving you less space to play with. That's what one of those power-ups I keep getting is doing. It's pushing the back wall back a bit, giving us a bit more time to contend with the situation. You see, the main reason the other player is losing is because their back wall is coming down so far that they just don't have enough room to construct things properly. Alright, let's see how far we can go in this. Don't go mad, you have to be an adult. Good old puzzle game / fighting game. Dialogue sequences. Right. I suspect, as with most arcade puzzle games, this is going to get monstrously difficult at some random point. And we're just going to have to deal with that. Right, making a nice big yellow building there. Let's get rid of those reds. Let's see if we can make the yellow one a bit bigger. There we go. So you see, if you make your buildings squares, the larger the square it is, the more sort of advanced the building is. So you've got a lovely big sort of Japanese style temple there. Eliminate that and that gives us a lovely big bonus. And the bigger the building, determines what item you get, I think. So there we got the moon. So you shoot a piece into that and it turns all of the pieces into that colour. And you see that allowed us to win quite easily because we could eliminate a ton of buildings all at the same time. So that's nice. My whistling has a magnetic effect on you. You can't run away. No, you can't. It's the mummy dude. Oh, that's an awkward looking arrangement to start with. Let's just eliminate that to start off with, shall we? Let's give ourselves a bit of space to work with. Couple of nice big buildings to get us started. Yeah, so you see the 2x2 building there gives you the pusher item. Shouldn't have done that, should I? Never mind. The thing with the power blocks is they're a bit of a double-edged sword in some ways because they do get in the way. They do get in the way. I could be in trouble here. This is definitely going to be a bit of a problem. I could do the purple one right now. Oh, that's nice. And get rid of that. And come on. Get rid of the blue. Don't panic, everything's fine. Except I've lost. And it's not fine. Oh dear. Anyway. What will be, will be. You've become the salt of the earth. You killed me. That's not very nice, is it? Anyway, no continue for now. Let's go take a look at the other mode of this. So there's our ranking. So we didn't make any huge temples. We got a class C+, which is not great, but enough for a high score. That's some amazing music. Oh dear. Puzzle game music from this era was just amazing, especially from Taito. They had Zuntata working full time on doing some truly bizarre soundtracks. Like if you ever played Cleopatra Fortune, that's one of my favourite. Unfortunately, the PlayStation version of that is absolutely terrible. Although the Saturn version is very good, so maybe we'll play that sometime. Anyway, how do we get out of this mode? I don't actually know. Can we do the old all four shoulder buttons and start and select to restart, maybe? Yes, we can. Or we can do something anyway. Quick game. There we go. Are you sure? Yes. I think that might have just been the select button, actually. Right, so let's have a look at the puzzle mode. The battle mode I don't think we can play because I think that's 2-player only. But it's basically the arcade mode with a different aesthetic. Alright, let's do our training first. Make a building using the same colour blocks. So you see, we've completely ditched the anime aesthetic for this in favour of something a bit more clinical, but arguably a bit clearer. And it's also using 3D graphics rather than just sprite-based graphics. The bigger the building, the higher the score will be. Wonderful! When the building becomes biggest, erase the symbol. It is a miss when the blocks cross the deadline or when there's no space left to build. Miss. Miss. Even if you do miss, you can challenge as many times as you like. Stage 1. So, in this mode, you have to clear each stage by building a building of a certain size. Try to put blocks in the front side. So there's a 2x2. And if we pop one in there, we've got our 3x3. And that gives us our trophy down there, and then we can just eliminate that to clear the stage. And you'll see in the top left, your score in this is basically you're building up a population of a city. So you are actually sort of building a city as you play this game. And how well you perform, slide the blocks to the middle by deflecting them off the walls on the left and right. Yeah, how well you perform will determine how much your population grows. So there's our 3x3 again. Eliminate the trophy. And we win. You can actually try and place some more pieces for extra credit if you want to as well. And I think that's what the advanced bonus is. So we get 100,000 points for not having to retry that level at all. Get rid of the blue blocks first. Alright. Conveniently given a blue piece first of all. Success! Very nice. Change the blue blocks to red. So as you would have seen in arcade mode, you do that by sticking a piece next to them. And that will change the adjacent pieces into red. Now I don't think we can actually put that there because that will go over the line then. I think. So let's just eliminate. Note star item. It will eliminate all the same colour blocks it hits. Get rid of blue blocks all at once. Yeah, so this star block here, if we fire a blue block into its corner, that will just get rid of all the blue blocks. Then we want that out of the way somewhere. Probably do have time to build this up to a 4x4. There we go. And that should get us an advance bonus this time. Yep, there we go. 10 million extra points for that. So you see, it is worth doing that. Because you get a much bigger score for that. Moon item changes all colours to the same as the one it hits. Try to change all to one colour. Okay, so we've got a red one coming up next. So let's change them all to red. And that immediately gives us a 3x3. So we can just win now if we want to, because there's not enough time to bake a 4x4 there. It is strange that they chose to change the aesthetic completely for this mode, but I rather like it. The sort of abstract, more clinical look of it. It reminds me very much of a PlayStation 2 puzzle I covered ages ago on the channel, called Detonator, where you're actually demolishing buildings rather than building them. Right, so for this one, we have to make a 3x3 area, then erase it to receive a star item. So just like in the arcade mode, when you eliminate a building, you will get special items. So presumably we want to eliminate those blues. Thus, although, how are we going to fill in that middle bit? It's a very good question, in fact. Maybe get rid of this. Oh, let's get rid of all of them. Okay, well, I guess we start again then. In that case, build it up gradually. You'll see it in the bottom left corner. That is the timer for when the wall's going to come down. And I think we might have taken too long over this. So I don't think we've quite got enough time to do this. No, that's a miss. Yeah, so we're not going to get our extra 100,000 points for not retrying there. But that doesn't matter too much, because if we can make a big enough building... If we can make a big enough building, then we can get the huge bonus. Right. How are we going to do this? Okay, we're getting somewhere slowly, but again, I don't know if we're going to have time to do it. Maybe just. Or not. Oh no, that counts. I thought that was over the line. It'll do. So you see, surprisingly strategic. And this mode is a lot less frantic because I don't think it's timed. So I'm pretty sure you can take your time over each move and think a bit more carefully about it. First make a 4x4 area, then erase it to receive a moon item. Okay, that will allow us to make a lovely big 5x5, and we might even have time to make a 6x6. Let's see if we can do that. Definitely got time to do this, which will give us a lovely big bonus to our population. Clear. $10 million. Thank you very much indeed. Alright, got to make a 4x4. Slide the red blocks to the back side, then change them to the corresponding colours around them. Okay, I think what that means is change the other colours to red. Possibly, does it? Maybe. That's what I'm choosing to interpret it as. Because that would seem to be the obvious way to clear this level. Let's go for a bigger building. Wonderful, indeed. Can we get any bigger than that? I doubt we've got time. But it doesn't hurt to try. Look at that. That should be worth a nice big bonus. 30 million extra points for that. Lovely stuff. Alright, training done. Unfortunately, your score there doesn't count for anything. So let's do a proper level. The Maroon Forest. Town by the seaside. This seaside location is so nice. Let's build a town with a nice view of the sea. Develop the city along the seaside. So we start with a little shack. And it's up to us to make it bigger. Right, to clear this first stage we need a 3x3. But hopefully we have enough time to make something a bit bigger than that. So one thing you might notice is with the bounce mechanics, the order that you put the pieces in is quite important. Because otherwise you can end up making certain areas completely inaccessible. Now, have we got enough time to get even more in there? I think we do. That's what we like to see. And again, that should give us a nice big bonus to play with. Yep, 30 million. We're building a tiny city by the sea. Just 30 million people. Right, this one's got a bit of a funny arrangement to start with. And we need a 4x4 to win this one. So let's start by building up at the back here. Yeah, and so that actually sort of slots in on what we've already built. We can bounce off that one to build into the corner there. Bounce off the wall. So there's our 4x4. But we can do better than that. We can do better than that, surely. Now the slightly awkward thing is our trophies in the way there. Which is going to make building out a bit more difficult. Although hopefully not impossible. There we go. So we've got ourselves a wonderful. I don't think we can get anything more than that though, because I don't think there's time. And there's certainly not space. Yeah, definitely not time for that. So we'll stick with that for now. That will still give us an extra 10 million on what the base score is, which is good. Very nice. Right, we need a 4x4 this time. So, pop one up there. This is a tricky one actually, isn't it? That's because of that initial arrangement. See, the back is completely inaccessible now. But not the end of the world, because we've still got space and we've still got time, and indeed, there we are. We've made a 4x4. We're going to get much more than that from here. Oh, we have. There we go. I am mostly satisfied with that, I think. Yeah, that'll do. That will do. C rank for difficulty on that one. So we get much higher score for difficulty and retry. And we still got our 10 million bonus for exceeding expectations. And then we get to see how our city is expanding. The city developed and prospered enough, and it is active. Alright, so that's good progress. So on to our second round of development. Got some more colours to deal with this time. Alright, let's try and change those greens into yellows, shall we? That would seem to be the strategy here. Was silly. No, I don't want you. Get out of here. Okay, I think we can still make a big one. It looks like, yeah, if you make a building, you actually reset the timer, the move timer on the left. Don't think there's enough for a... Can I get away with this? Yes. Good. Nice. So yeah, a tiny, sleepy little seaside town. 89 million people. Now this is awkward. Because we can't change those blues that are at the back because they're blocked off. So do we want to eliminate the yellows altogether? Maybe we might. Or do we? Maybe we just want to build out from there, I think. Yeah, not sure we're going to exceed expectations on this one. Because we can't get around the back. Yeah, I can't see a way to do that on this one. Let's just take that one. So no extra bonus on that one, but it's okay. We got some big bonuses on some of the other stages. Right, what to do here? Oh, we've got to get a 6x6 on this one. Right. So we want to get to changing those blues to yellows. That's going to be our priority. Keep on building. There's our 5x5. And a 6x6. Can we get any bigger? I don't think we've got room, but let's give it a go. No, we definitely don't have time, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would have been lovely. So no big bonus on that one, but quite a nice base score anyway. So how's our city developing? Not bad, could have been better. The city is developing gradually. Nothing like being damned with faint praise, is there? Right, on to our next stage. Oh, hello. Do you want to get rid of the pinks or the yellow? I guess the yellows. Right, we need a 5x5 on this one. Oh god, how are we going to do this? Am I doing this right? I don't think I'm doing this right, am I? Let's eliminate all those. Give us some room to work. I've done this wrong. Yep. Yep, I did that wrong. Let's try that again, shall we? Restart. Right, clear all them. And then I think just immediately clear all these. And just start from the beginning. Oh no! I did not mean to do that. Oh dear. Can I retry? Yes! You can get a hint. What is the hint? The colour block used to hit the star item will remove all the blocks of the same colour. Yep, I knew that already. Not super helpful. Okay, it's a start. It's 3x3. I don't think there's time to do it like this, is there? No, clearly not. Nope. Oh dear. Right, gotta be something else then. Right, got another yellow coming next, so let's get rid of those. Give me a pink, come on. There we go. See if something along these lines works a bit better. So let them all sort of slot together. As they get pushed forwards. This might be the play, but I don't know if I've got time to make it work, is the trouble. There we go. There is time. There's plenty of time. Can we get away with making it any bigger, though? Is this allowed? Yes. Alright, I'm not going to take any more risks there. Ooh, this looks awkward. Okay, let's get rid of the greens. And the oranges? Or the yellows? Oranges. It's not super helpful, but it's okay. It's okay. Everything is going to be fine. Right, we've actually got to be a little bit careful here. In fact, I might have made a mess of that already. Yep, sure have. I really need to fill that block in at the top, don't I? And I can't do that now. Good. Try again. Try again. Right. Let's get rid of the greens. And oh, you're not helpful. And get rid of the oranges. Oh, I can't do it now because I'm an idiot. Right, get rid of that, start again. No, let's just retry. Yeah, you kind of need to get lucky with your with the initial colours, don't you? Otherwise you can get yourself into a bit of a mess. Right, let's eliminate that one. Then the orange. You can just go there. You can pop up there. And then eliminate that one. Alright, simple as that. But we can do better than that, can't we? I'm sure we can. Five by five, baby. And that'll do. Advanced bonus. There we go. Just had to think about that for a minute for some reason. Fair enough. Okay. Ooh, okay. Right, get rid of the blues. Turn everything into yellows. That might have been a mistake. Was that a terrible mistake? I feel like it might have been a terrible mistake. I think this was an error. Four by four is not good enough. Nope. Ooh, this is an awkward one, isn't it? I feel the pacing of this mode is quite nice because it's very gradual in how it escalates, but should I have actually got rid of the purple as an initial priority? Right, no, tell you what. Get rid of that. Make everything yellow. Because then I shouldn't get any more other coloured pieces. And get rid of these. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Now we've got space to play with. Alright, 4x4. There we go. Alright, don't think we can push our luck any more than that though. No, that'll do. That will do. $10 million difficulty bonus on that one. And how's our city doing? I think there's maybe one more stage after this, because I think it says final stage when it's the last ones. A little bit of growth, not bad. Obviously your aim is to try and fill this entire grid by the time you've finished. And I don't think we're going to achieve that, but we're not doing too badly. The city is developing gradually. Final stage? Stage 4. Not final stage, I guess. We'll keep going until we're done here. Turn them all into pink? Or eliminate the pink? I think eliminate the pink. And then... oh, what do I do with this? I put it there. And then I turn everything into yellow. But then I've still got a bloody pink to get rid of. That's okay. Because we can... oh no! That's not okay. No, I think we might be okay. I think we might be alright. Might even be able to go a little bit bigger. There we go. I am the city building master. Alright. Oh, this is awkward. Right, so clearly what we need to do is eliminate this to get a power up. Then... why does it have to be green next? Well, it is what it is. I've done it already. We can do better than that. We can do far better than that. Fill in the holes. Just fill in the holes. We might even be able to sneak a 7x7 in. Let's see. Yep. Look at that. Lovely stuff. Can we? No, I don't think there's space. But it's worth a try. It's worth a try. No. Shouldn't have done that. Got cocky. I got cocky. I knew that would happen. Alright, so again, clear this. Turn everything yellow. Except that. And then just build. But yeah, we can definitely do the 7. Because there it is. $30 million people. Oh, this is ugly. Get rid of you for starters. Get one of them. Do that. Do this. Gotta get rid of them. So what do we need to make? 5 by 5. That's doable. 5. Fill in the little gap there. One of the background sounds of this sounds really like a Doom monster. I don't know what it is. It's like the sound when all the tiles slide forwards, I think. Okay, some nice bonuses for difficulty and not retrying there, but no advanced bonus, unfortunately. How is our city developing? Pretty good. Right, I assume we have one more stage on this. This has gone on a bit longer than I intended, but the city developed and prospered enough, and it is active. But, you know, we started, so we may as well finish. Stage 5. Have we not reached the final stage yet? We've got different music now. I feel like this is all about creative colour swapping. Some in there. And just pray that no yellow tiles come up. Yeah. You love it. I don't think we've got time, but let's see. Definitely not. Oh, but it's just there. It's just there, but that's going to count as a miss, isn't it? Because it's already well over the line. We got a bonus. We got our 10 million bonus. That's enough. Right, now what? got some sort of hazard that I'm not entirely sure how it works. It's dropping more blocks on us, is what it's doing. Which is not necessarily what we want, to say the least. Although it may actually help us in some strange way. Actually nearly there. There we go, done. In fact, we might even be able to do something clever. There we go. At least that thing isn't able to drop blocks that will make you lose. It seems once the board is full to a certain amount, it just won't drop any more blocks on you. Which is good, because that would have really boned us otherwise. Right, some more colour matching awkwardness to be done here. Let's get rid of this. And this. And this. And that, for good measure. Right, and then just fill the gaps. Fill the gaps, that's what it's all about. There's something very satisfying about this game. Always is in any sort of game that involves filling out patterns, completing patterns, and being rewarded for it. Can we go any further than that? I think we can. Don't know if we've got time, but let's give it a go. There we go. Might even be able to... I don't think there's enough moves though, unfortunately. No, not quite. Not quite enough moves. Otherwise that would have been incredible. Right. Has that completed our city? Or do we have to keep going? We've got 279 million people living in our seaside town, so I'd say that's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. Fill the gap? Fill the gap. The city developed and prospered enough. And it is active. Good. Are we done? Nope, we're still not done. Right, what do we do here then? Let's start by clearing that out of the way and then making everything blue. And then swearing because we've got a red one that we don't want. But that's okay because we can just deal with that. That's not what I meant to do. That is not what I intended. Such devastation. This was not my intent. Fine, we'll all be pink this time. It's fine. It's fine. And we're clear already. Plenty of time and space for a bit of bonus action. Nice. I reckon we can get another one in there. Don't think we can do any more though. That will do. I'm satisfied with that. Another 30 million people moving in. Oh, hello. This isn't fun. This is not fun at all. Turn them all pink, quick. It's okay, because I think that's exactly what we've done. And they're just dropping pink things. So that's fine. It's all good. Oh no, no, that is bad. What's the hint on this one? Try to change into red blocks from the backside. Yeah, I figured that. We've got to get rid of that purple block. You've got to get rid of that purple block. Like that. There we go. There we go. Easy money. And then we can expand just a little bit, I think. Nice. Yeah. I'm happy with that. A difficulty? You gotta be kidding me. That one just looks daunting at the beginning. Alright, this should be the last stage of this stage, as it were. Alright, you get out of here. Stop giving me purples. I don't want purples. This could be a problem. You've got loads of holes. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? What's the hint this time? When the space is too narrow to enter, use the purple block. Not sure how helpful that is, but let's try again. Oh, do I need to deliberately turn some stuff purple so I can clear a bit more space? I think that might be the case. that's what we need to do here. Except I've still got a bit of a gap problem over on the right. Don't know if that's going to be a problem though. Let's see. There's a 4x4. Yeah, I need to clear out that bit on the right, don't I? Otherwise we can't get in there. Alright. I think I'm getting the idea. Alright, so one there. Get rid of them. One up here. And maybe another one in there. Okay. Start filling in these while I can. It's not going to give me another purple block ever now, is it? No. Okay. I think these stages might give you a predefined sequence of blocks rather than being randomized. Alright, so you gotta eliminate that. You go here and eliminate that. Get rid of that one. Still got a problem over on the left though, haven't we? But it's progress. This is progress, I think. I've done it. There we go. Don't think we're going to get any bigger than that. So let's just take it. Let's just take it. All clear! Marvellous. Right. And that's just one of the stages of this puzzle game. So as you can see, there's quite an impressive amount of longevity in this game. Because there is lots to do. And you can replay all these stages to get higher scores as well. And grow your city even more. Let's see how we ended up then. Gonna grow at all? No more room to grow, is there? I wondered if those buildings might upgrade themselves a bit more, but apparently not. The city developed rapidly, and so there were many buildings in it. I love it. It reads like a children's book. Oh, she's so happy. Look at her. The place had the function and facilities of a metropolis. Good. Happy with that. And we get credits. Good. Okay. So that was Landmaker by Taito. It's a really interesting puzzle game that I rarely, if ever, see anyone talk about. It's from the same era as some big hitters of the genre, like Buster Move and that sort of thing. But I think it's well worth consideration, because it's one that often seems to get forgotten these days. It's not one you tend to see on the compilations Taito's put out over the years. Like, it's not on the Taito Legends compilations for PS2. It's not on the Taito collections for Evercade either. I did push to try and get stuff like this and Pucci Carrot on there, but to no avail, I'm afraid. But yeah, this is well worth taking some time to explore. And like a lot of obscure puzzle games on the PS2, this is not one that will set you back a lot of money either. I do actually have a physical copy of this that I got a while back, just because I thought it sounded interesting. And it was a game from Taito that I'd not heard of before. and I thought it would be cool to give it a look. And yeah, ever since I picked it up, it's one that when I'm in the mood for playing some PS1 games, this is often one that I will reach for because it's enjoyable. It's a lot of fun, and as you can see, it works absolutely fine on Mister as well, which is good. Alright, can we skip this? We can. Level 5 Metropolis. This huge city became famous as a port city. Many ships and liners pay a visit to this beautiful port city because of its beautiful view. Alright, 381,674,000 people. B rank. Yeah, that's fair. We could have done better on some of those stages. Save game. Yes. Take your time. There we go. Alright, so that was Landmaker. It just remains for me to say, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.